morning.
It's good morning.
Where's your coffee, buddy?
I got my coffee right here.
All right, clank.
Ching, ching, ching.
There you go. I didn't see the clank. I didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, I'm on the other camera. I got to change. You know, when they fix the camera, it'll be great and blab.
What are they fixing?
Well, because I use my audio gear for my my microphone, I can't use. They don't have it where I can use two USB interfaces, and so the camera that I use, my Logitech C920, is unable to be used for blab, or I haven't tried it recently, so I could try it. However, no big deal. We got it handled here. So I had to change it because I was on my because I was using it for my other podcast when I was just on. So
I understand. Oh, look, Mike's going to join us, and hey, DJ's here. Come on in.
Excellent. Hey, DJ.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Mike.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine. I don't have good morning today. I have 1640 today.
So it's a different time of day for you.
Yeah.
Where are you located?
I'm in Russia. How do you do?
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, welcome to the Blab session today.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. What are you talking today about?
We're talking about future media and media in general. Words, images, audio, video.
Yeah.
What
I'm actually I'm here the second or third day, and I like this format. This Blab, absolutely new, absolutely interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird name, but we all love it.
Yeah. So tell us what you're creating. What kind of work are you creating?
I am a teacher of the German language, and I was maybe 3 days ago on a website with talking with people in English, like foreigners who learn English as a foreign language.
Okay.
And we were like a friend of and my colleague, or like my partner who talked to me, said to me, "Listen, you should visit this website. This is very new and very interesting." And I went here and I saw different people, but the whole idea of talking and chatting with people, you like as it was several years ago before internet, as you are with friends talking here about different stuffs, and this is just beautiful. This is what I mean.
This is I like to call it Humanity 2.0, where we're all around the campfire again, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where we're all able to tell stories and connect with each other.
You're going to have to get a backdrop with the campfire now. That'll be that'll be your calling card, your brand.
Exactly.
Watch that beard now. You know, those embers. Like, woo.
Better not catch my beard on fire. So fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning. Today we are talking about future media, and we have quite a few things going on Tuesday. It's like all day Tuesday media, right? We have an expert that will be in Houston, Texas, in the United States, from 1 to 2:30, teaching us how to create products using audio, using the power of your voice. So if you cannot make it to Houston, which I guess if you're in Russia, you can't, don't worry, we have a website where you can see all the replays, and it's already up there. We have the video up there already. So all you have to do is go to futuremediaassociation.com, and I'm sure that Russ will type that in right down there. And
oh, yeah.
Do you really believe in selling?
Selling?
Yeah.
Well, nothing happens until somebody sells something, right?
Or maybe until something has a need for it.
Yeah. So
what do you mean? What is more important? The process of selling, of advertising, or the process or the need a person has?
I personally like the idea of creating value that people want to purchase.
Okay.
Because think of it in terms of, your profession. You're teaching a language, a skill set that you acquired. So you had to learn not only multiple languages, you had to learn something about those languages and the nuance of that language. And in turn, that created value, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So now somebody's paying you for that value in exchange to learn.
Absolutely.
Same way it takes with media, art, creative process, development of product. It means absolutely nothing to me if I'm looking at a widget and I have no need for it, I have no reason to purchase that. I don't want to be sold. However, if I have something that I want to buy. So there's a big difference. I don't want to be sold. I want to buy. No. So people, what we want to do is we want to bring in people to our network that are interested in learning about the development and the creation of media. So there's a value there. We're exchanging our talent, our information, our years of experience in exchange for them learning how to create media. Just like you create, somebody teach a language, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think your type of media? What is the difference between your media and the mainstream media in the United States, for instance?
Okay, so I think what you're talking about, Mike, is the media like NBC, ABC.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about creating media as in images and video and audio and blogging and white papers, creating products.
Okay, but they also are blogging. They also have podcasts, NBC and whatever, BBC.
Oh, so the question becomes, why would somebody purchase from us versus anyone else?
Yes.
And here's what it is. And this is what we share and we teach also is everybody has a unique brand personality, right?
Absolutely.
Red Bull, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Starbucks, they're all drinks, right? Yes. They're all different drinks and they all have their own personality.
Absolutely.
If I want caffeine, I can get caffeine from coffee or Coke. I just have to make a decision what I want. And so, just like someone can learn about your style, your personality, how you deliver your message, how you
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people that could teach language. And there's a lot of people that could teach media. And the only thing that makes us different is our personality behind it and how we approach the philosophy, the idea, our craziness, and how we like to produce results in the market. And and that's all it is. And it's if you like what I'm doing or you like what Marion's doing, you'll gravitate to our personality, our brand personality. And that's it. I mean, there's no secret sauce. There's no magic dust that we're doing different than anyone else. I mean, we'd like to think so. However, reality is there's only so many ways you can create an image online. And we can teach you multiple ways to create that image. And you decide what works best for your flow. So did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. What do you think? What would be popular for future media, as you are describing? What theme do the bloggers have to blog about, or what products should they give to the audience or auditory, to the people
in our audience, or anyone?
Anywhere, what would you think? What is the most popular theme, or what is the most popular content in your sphere?
Marion, you want to take that one on?
Well,
what do you?
I think here right now at this time, it's probably the United States election. Some of the characters that are running for president, some of the new shows that are out. It's fall here in America, And
Okay.
we have a whole lineup of new shows, and so that's really popular right now in the media. And I think that any blogger that brings in what's happening right now can
Uh-huh.
draw attention to those people that are interested in those topics.
Thank you very much. Can you just visit this website? Google Trends. Do you know about it?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Every,
So
every social media now has a sidebar with the trending topics.
yeah. But if we look at it, if we just look at this Google Trends, we have UN General Assembly, then football season, and then what else? And Volkswagen recall.
The Volkswagen recall.
Yeah, Volkswagen. Yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, today is International Coffee Day.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
My coffee. Love it.
I love that.
Me too. Thank you. That interests me more than any of the other trending topics.
Yeah, but still, these are some other themes, as you said. So we have today a machine which could count what themes are interesting, but still these themes are news in somehow political news. But if we talk at the Blab today, we can find many themes which are popular, people are talking about, but they are not really about the news, not about the elections, not about the Pope visiting the United States, but we have like talking about random things.
Well,
So
yeah, Kate, the number one trending story is Kate Hudson and Nick Jonas.
yes.
That's, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
So back to your original question though, Mike, is what if you're blogging on something, a specific topic, what topics are going to, I think, react well in the market about longer term stuff. Different news topics are going to come and go very quickly. They're going to have a shorter lifespan. Some of these topics will have a longer lifespan. It's interesting to watch this, and it would be interesting to watch this over time, day after day, and see what topics, how they evolve and change. What topics do you look for in your part of the world? I mean, what's top of mind for you in that area?
We just can change the United States to Russia, and then you can find what is interesting in Russia today. And then we have hockey today, and hockey, and the United States and the United Nations. And
the United Nations is big.
Yes, absolutely. But still, I think that I really don't believe in. I'm sorry, but I really don't believe in mainstream media. That these mainstream media somehow represent the population, whatever it is, in Russia or in the United States. I think that they are like, I'm sorry, pushing a theme which they think is popular. For instance, the UN nations, no one among people and among normal people in the United States and Russia are talking about this theme, the UN. But the media, the mainstream media are pushing this news. But what I'm interested in is not to destroy all these fantasies the mainstream media are constructing. I'm really interested in the point: what are people really interested in? What are they really talking about? And if you look at the Blab and the themes which are popular here, they may be really very different. And maybe the first position of popularity would be random things.
Random, right?
Yeah. What do you think about these things?
Well,
when you're developing products, you really don't want to be random. You can blab about random and find out what people are talking about, but you really don't want to develop a product anything. You really want to focus in on something.
Yes, but how? This is good. This is you said this is perfect, because we need a target group, and the smaller the target group is for a product, the better you can sell it, the product. But the thing is, if the people mostly are talking about randomly things, but you are trying to sell a product in a concrete targeted group, is it really so logical? I mean.
Yeah, does market analysis really work?
Yes.
I think the audience in Blab right now, because it's still in beta, and it's a fascinating platform, and I really love the fact that it's here, because Miri and I are both future thinkers, and we're looking at projecting, and we love new stuff and technology. So it's a great place for us to imagine what will be, right? And so when we gather people around in a Blab community, it's going to be the forward thinkers, the people, the early adopters. And
yes.
as the population increases on Blab, I think you'll see a normalization of topics, and you'll see categories start to, get more like in the trends, the Google Trends, where you'll see, okay, what's happening in Hollywood, or what's happening in politics, or what's happening in sports. And you'll have these different channels start to develop, just like happens in public. I mean, it has nothing to do with mainstream media. It has to do with what actually takes place in reality. And that's the beauty of it, is the fact that Blab is a reflection of reality. And we now have the ability and the opportunity.
Real time, right now.
Yeah, it's real time right now.
Click on my computer, and here we are talking about what's happening right now.
And it's amazing. So
yes, but please just imagine the situation. We had a possibility to analyze people's talks in the streets. Like they are talking in the streets and with friends, with others. What would be the first theme?
Well, I would
the most popular.
Today I would talk about International Coffee Day, and I'd go have coffee.
Maybe there is a German thing. This German it is called a statistical bureau in Germany. It's called Statista, and they had made several years ago in research. They asked people from Germany, what are the themes of the topics of your talkings with your friends and whatever. So they asked people in Germany, and the most popular theme was, we are talking about our jobs. This is 46%. And then 26% we are talking about personal relationships. And then 20% some political themes, and 20% our what we fear. So these are the themes that people really are talking about.
That's reality too. So
yeah.
So what's the first thing that comes up for you, Mike, if we sat down and had coffee together, and what would be the first thing that would be top of your mind?
So this is the problem about the Blab, because people are coming here and they don't know where do they work, and they can't say anything about personal relations between them. So we have two main things which are like ours. And then they start with whatever. Today in the morning here in Russia, we had I was listening to people who were like doing other people's voices, like Forrest Gump or whatever, and another person who, I don't know, making some trash. But the problem is that maybe that we don't have this connection in Blab about our jobs. We cannot talk really about our jobs because they can be people from different areas. For instance, I'm coming from one area and you are from another area. Yeah? And if you try to explain me what are new media, yeah, this is like a lesson. and people are not really interested in lessons. Okay.
Let me talk about this just a second, because I want to make sure that I get this understanding, because this is a fascinating conversation, and I love you bringing it up. And thanks for being here on Blab. However, I would argue that if you started a Blab on teaching language skills and translation, that if there were several of you in a Blab session, that you would very quickly come together on a couple of themes that are very unique to your work, your technique, or even though you're not working at the same place, you're working in the same industry.
Yes.
Just like media nerds come together and talk about creating content, we do the same thing. So it's very similar. Even though we're on opposite sides of the world, this is the beautiful thing about it. Even though we're on opposite sides of the world, we still have an opportunity to come together as humanity.
But I understand you. This will happen in the future when there are many Blab users. This will happen in the future. But still, we have the possibility in the Blab that you are, for instance, talking about new media, and then there is some idiot coming from Russia, like Mike, and asking questions about some themes which you are not really interested in. Yeah. And you're trying to explain something, and people, like 14 people here listening to the whole conversation. And what should we do about it? Should we just try to kick this idiotic Mike out, so then we don't have so much freedom here? Or what should we do? What do you think?
Mike and Russ, we only have about 30 seconds left of the show, so I do want to thank you for coming. And we are a daily show. Feel free to come in anytime. This is Future Media Association, and we would encourage you to come to futuremediaassociation.com and check out what we have. We have experts from all over the world, even in Russia, teaching any kind of media creation you can think of. Words, images, audio, and video. So we encourage you to come and check us out. And every Tuesday night we're live. All you have to do is click on Media Q&A, late night. And we also have that. So I appreciate you. Russ, have a great day.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Okay.